What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. I completely forgot to look at my weekly this week, and boy, do I have an easy one. Land 100,000 crits. Now, I conveniently set up that crit weekly hero back to the last time I had this one. So we've got a hero all ready to go. No ascension in, just crit, defense rate, and then, of course, using a campaign relic with crit chance, power transfer, and defense critical strike. Now, this time around, or last time around, we had kind of a slow buildup of enemies, so we're going to do it a little differently this time. And I'm going to use spike blockades. One at a wall with little to no range can actually turn this around if you wanted to, but I don't think it's really going to matter too much as far as the range. So we're going to go ahead and throw some spike blockades down, and then we're just going to flame it out from there. So the goal here, of course, is we want enemies to have to sit in the auras as much as possible. So we are going to do this. Now, we're doing this full AFK style, of course, so no spawn camping here. If we spawn camp this one, of course, with these low power items, then the enemies just walk through it, and then there's a buildup at the wall. So I'm wanting to make sure that the enemies keep getting crit while they're out here at the walls. And we actually got quite a few more. Actually, we can go with a little spawn camp action with the remainder, and then anything that walks through, of course, will still get crit at those walls. But we can go all the way to the spawns here, and then this should leave me enough for a Skyguard tower as well. Something like that, and like that. Actually got a little bit left. We're just going to throw one Skyguard here. And then we're going to go run and hide. That way our pet is not killing all the enemies, because we're using campaign gear for very low power level, but we are only on Chaos 4, so my pet is just going to destroy. So let's go ahead and fire it up and see how long this one takes to rip off. 100,000 crits, of course, but as you see, those crits are just zooming, there's no doubt. So we should be through the 100k very, very, very quickly. Do we want to go to Wave 3? Let's go to Wave 3, just so we can complete the map. Did we get a Lava Guardian yet? Oh, I built my Skyguard with the wrong hero. Oops. Let's go ahead and get on to Wave 3. It looks like we're going to have to upgrade those walls just a touch, too. See what we have just between now and Wave 3. Wrong monk on that Skyguard. So let's get the proper monk, and no derpage this time. And we'll throw Skyguard back down with it. How many crits did we get done? We got 9,000 of them done. Oh, you know what? We got the bugged Lava Guardian. Well, he got owned. But let's go ahead and just let it fly here. We'll get to Wave 3, and then we'll just sit through the remainder of it. That way we can get the map completion. Not that it really matters, but... Alright, we got our Lava Guardian here. My pet is just tearing them up. Once we get to Wave 3, we'll definitely do some hiding. Alright, so Wave 3 is here. Where are we at? We're at 16,000 crits now. All right, let's crack these walls up all the way. I do have shards on those, don't I? Let me see. Yeah, Juggernaut automation and auto repair. So let's let it fly here. We will hide out up top. Let's see how long this takes to complete. It just is screaming through. Obviously, we're set up for it. %20 of the way done now already. This one should be done super, super quick. I mean, definitely in under 10 minutes sort of thing. Now, this is one of those weeklies, of course, where you don't have to go out of your way. Just play the game. This week, however, is Earth Week. I'm not super interested in an Earth set, and I am interested in getting some better armor farmed up in Dungeon Defenders 1. So I've been playing DD1 most of the week this week. So I didn't have a reason or a way to get these crits accomplished. All those geodes sitting down there, just getting crit and crit and crit and crit. Wonder if the walls are going to hold up, though. Over 30,000 crits done now already. Even the javelin throwers, as you see down there, there's that javelin thrower sitting in that lane. They're well inside aura range, so they're not going to die super quickly because there's no power on these auras. And they're just going to get crit a bazillion times. So the more enemies that get up into that final area where the wall is and just stand there, the better off I'm going to be. Here comes a lava guardian here. $40,000 now, so they're definitely ripping off quite quickly. Need more enemies. I guess that's the downside of doing it at the lower difficulty, is you can do the easy campaign setup and then use the Chaos 10 wall, so you don't really have to worry about anything dying off on you. But we don't have quite as many enemies, I don't believe, as we would have in a higher difficulty. %50 now, or almost, there we go. We're at the 50% mark. This is another one of those weeklies that's just really good. Now, you know, like I said, if you're playing, then you're just going to complete this without doing anything special. But since I've been playing DD1, you know, I of course wanted to get this one knocked out and get those defender medals. I ended up blowing almost 10,000 defender medals, getting a godly range roll on my PDS with the last update. I wish I would have put one more aura right over there where those mages are sitting. This one's still in the range, so he's going to end up getting hit. Or he'll end up dying off. It'll just be a slow burn. They are cracking along, though. They are cracking along. What, we're at 9 minutes in the video. Figure I took, what, a minute or 2 minutes to build at the beginning? So it's not going to be 10 minutes. We'll be a little over 10 minutes, but definitely going to be super quick. Nothing like some free DMs. We will take it. It's hard not to do, even like, you know, playing DD1 mainly this week. You can't pass up one of these. Now, if it was, you know, do 20 onslaught maps or something like that, I probably would have just ignored the weekly altogether this week. But you can't pass this one up. As you see, we're down to 1,600, so definitely time to load back up on Defender medals. There's no doubt there. That's so many geodes stacked up right there. It's just crazy. It's a good pack of mobs on that far lane. Yeah, 75% complete now. You get those wither beasts in the ground over there buffing the enemies. That's just going to keep them alive even longer, which means even more crits. So good stuff there. Coming up on 80,000. What was our crit chance of those? I think the crit chance is either at 100% or very near 100% with all of those shards in there. Let's see. Let's hop down and grab our lava ball from that one. We'll take a quick peek. Or yeah, we're at 100%. So every shot is a crit. We just need more and more enemies getting hit. Just about there. And there we go. Pop off now. Alright, the weekly has popped off. And there we go. It is all done. We had a little pepper barking action in the background. Hopefully that's not too loud. Deer in the front yard, I'm assuming. But yeah, anyway, there we go. That was Critical Reasoning for the weekly this week. So thanks a ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all soon. Take it easy.